Namasika, Venia Benya. Namasika, Venia Benya. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out to wrap you in love and light at this time of ascension. This is a time where it may feel as if you are riding in a boat upon turbulent seas. It may feel as if those wave upon wave upon wave keep coming up underneath your boat and lifting you up, and then you fall down in the trough. This is something that can happen at any point in your life because the energy is always changing. But the energies are particularly strong at this time. The energies continue to build and build ever since the solstice in December. And there's going to be a peak with the equinox in March. That does not mean that you will constantly be in these very intense energies, but it does mean that you will be riding those waves of up and down and up and down. I invite you to consider, as you are riding upon the waves, to just consider it in a very literal means. Things are pushing you up, and then you're falling down, and then up and down. And what I mean by that is it could represent something that you may be healing or clearing within yourself. But it could also just mean that the waves are pushing up and then they're going down. It can be something that is more of a global experience instead of something that is specifically to do with you. So here at this time, as we gather together in this experience, I invite you to focus on your breathing, taking every breath in, feeling it swirl within you, and then breathing out. Take a moment to look at your life and ask yourself the question, have I been feeling these waves? Have my energies been moving up and down? Or perhaps my thoughts. I go down and I get caught up on something, and then I come up and I let them go. At this now moment, as you feel all of what this may be for you, just taking a deep breath to hold it within you and then breathe out. I invite you to create that ball of light within your heart center. You can feel that energy. For so many of you, it's just instantly there. If it is something new to you, then just feel as if you are creating a ball of energy right around your heart center. This is from the energy center that's in and around your heart. And it becomes its own energy separate from your physical heart. Send a stream of that energy down through your energy bodies, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root center, and then you send it all the way down into the earth. As this is anchoring within the earth, you might feel as if it's spreading out in different ways so that you have a great deal of that earth energy that's here and available to you. It then comes back up, coming back up through that cord of energy that you sent down. It comes back up into your heart center, swirling around. You send it through your throat, your third eye, your head center, your crystalline, and then you send it up to your higher self. As you take a moment to glance around at your higher self, do you see some of those projects that you've been working on? Do you see some of what you've been seeking to manifest? Pay attention to what is here, and if you need to clear it out, you can clear it out. You follow that thread of energy or that thread of light as it takes you even further up until you arrive within the soul plane. As you do so, you connect to your own divinity. You connect to your soul essence. And as you do so, things expand even further. The last time that we got together, we talked about the heart of your soul. As you are here in the soul plane, where perhaps you have other aspects of you, but this is where a great deal of your soul resides. Connect through that heart. Connect with your soul in a way that it completely supports you. As the energies continue to expand. I, the goddess, walk in and amongst each one of you. I reach out so that I can merge with you. As my energies embrace your own, you become one, and I amplify you as your divinity. And this moves us into the all that is. Take a look around. Perhaps there is some of that energy still here from the last time that we got together. Perhaps you already have clear intentions of what you would like to work upon, and it's here within this space. Before you get into anything that is your own, I invite you, as if you are looking with new eyes or as if you are coming here for the first time, look at the universal light that is shining within this space. Each one of you have a part of yourself that is out within the universe. This part of you may be aligned with the planet. It may be on one of the motherships. Most likely, it is coming to your awareness right now because this aspect of you from the universe is here to amplify anything that may be happening within you. For many of you, it is as if you see someone walking towards you within this space. For others of you, it's something you just simply feel within your essence. As you connect, open your consciousness and ask to know if there is a name for this individual. I noticed that some of you heard your own name reflected back to you. I heard others of you were given a different name. As you interact with this aspect, because this is you, possibly from a future life, possibly from a past life, but it is you coming as an aspect out of your soul, bringing with him or her the essence of the universal light frequency. You may take a moment and, as if you manifest some chairs or a place to sit down and have a conversation, open up to ask, is there a particular message this individual is bringing to you? Perhaps you have a question that you would like to ask this individual. You may ask any question by just letting it come up into your thoughts. You may perhaps just tap into a feeling or an experience, and you don't need to put it into words. I invite you to take a moment and, as if you're either sitting side by side or standing up, just reach out your hand to place it over their heart and let them place their hand over your heart. As you are touching them, you convey to them through touch some of the information from your vibration and your frequency. You are also conveying knowledge that you have within you. As they then reflect that energy back to you, They are creating a place where you can feel unconditional love, or perhaps you might feel limitless knowledge. No matter what message they are giving to you, be open to receive. Now, as I look at each one of you, I see both of you are filled with very expanded crystalline energies. As you connect to the crystalline light or the crystalline energy bodies, it moves through you. It connects with your thoughts and your beliefs. And as you are telepathically communicating with your universal self, this is an opportunity to transition any limiting thoughts or beliefs. Whatever that may be, let it come up within you and clear out. As you align with your universal self, chances are your belief system is expanding in a very dramatic way. Look at your life through universal eyes. As you look at your life from this very expanded perspective, notice alternatives that are available to you that you may not have been aware. Consider the emotions that you have within you. Is there a particular emotion that might be holding you back? Or just let your universal self shine forth to you the myriad of your emotions. I am picking up from many of you that you actually have emotions that are entrained within you that you are unaware of. This might be emotions of anger, fear, perhaps less than, perhaps sadness, frustration. And then you are interpreting those in a different way. As your universal self is conveying to you this hugely expanded awareness, feel what that is to you. Sometimes when you understand the reason why you feel a particular way, it allows you to grow or perhaps let it go. When you are fixated on something within your life, you cannot see any other alternatives. Come up in this moment or bring it up in this moment. Let it go. Your life has the potential to be very different than what you are aware. Now, maybe you don't want it to be different. Maybe you want it exactly as it is. And this is always acceptable. As energies continue to flow, as there is more and more of an influx of energy that is either coming in from the universe, through solar flares, through your own personal growth, life changes, or the perspective of life changes. Look around. Your universal self is showing you opportunities that are either immediately within your life or that may be coming up for you. If as you're looking, you see only one potential, then clear it out. Whew. Because everybody has multiple potentials or multiple choices available to you. As you continue to sit with the vibration of your universal self, ask to see you from that perspective. When the two of you first connected to one another, there were only bits and pieces that were shared. But now that you have created a deeper alignment, allow your universal self to show you how they perceive you. I notice from many of you that your universal self sees you as different than you see yourself. In the majority of cases, your universal self sees you as someone that is filled with light, filled with the energies of transition to a much greater degree than you might see that for yourself. I also notice that where some of you that have really struggled in this lifetime and you feel the weight of the struggle, your universal self looks at that and says, wow, that took strength, that took determination, that took awareness to overcome or move through. So look through the eyes of your universal self and perhaps become aware that you are actually even more than you think you are. You can feel this energy. You can feel the love as it surrounds you. If there is something within you that doesn't quite believe it or doesn't quite agree, then simply take off any restrictions, take off any bindings, and simply absorb that beautiful expanded perception. As I said that, and I continue to look at you, I can see that there's this merging that takes place so that you have an even easier access to this aspect of you. And so going forward, you can always call upon it or receive this vibration or receive this intention to help remind you that you are more than what you think you are. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. We feel that universal aspect returning out into the universe or back into a higher aspect of your soul. As you remain here in the all that is, look around and consider anything that may have been going through your mind or anything that was an experience for you that is here for you to retain. There is such joy. There is such love. It is always here for you. Become accustomed to receiving love, to receiving joy, to receiving opportunities. There is always more than you ever dreamed of. And it's yours. It is here for you. I invite you to gather together as a group. As you do so, look at each other and pay attention to that universal light that each one of you has within you. Some integrated more than others, but it is there, present within you. You see coming up within the group the hologram of the earth. As it comes up within the group, you infuse not only your own perception of all of this, but you infuse your universal aspect into this hologram. It becomes filled with light from each one of you. It becomes filled with light from the universe. And it all works together, shifting the vibration that this hologram is reflecting. There is an aspect that goes out into the universe. The remainder of that hologram goes back down into the earth plane. As it moves into the earth, there is so much less of a barrier. It's as if it just smoothly moves down into the center of the earth, anchoring within, and then it reverses and comes back up. There is a clear intention that as this hologram is doing so, it is working with the collective consciousness, infusing the collective consciousness with universal light, with universal potential, with universal perspective. Each one of you will then begin to ground yourself back within your physical body. You bring back everything that you did in the all that is. You flow through your soul in the soul plane. You come down through your higher self. You anchor within your physical body. As you do so, look around. Look at how your own body has expanded to accommodate the universal light. Look at what your own life looks like to you now from the perspective of the universal light. There's an easy flow that moves in and out. Your soul is massive. It contains aspects of you that have lived many, 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 many lifetimes, both here on the earth plane, sometimes out in the universe, sometimes even out in the omniverse or the multiverse. When you consider that different lifetimes give you different perspectives, then let that be where you are right now. That you are opening up to see your life or your experience from that perspective of a universal self. That you're bringing in that universal light to shine within you and help you in your everyday reality. I would say in 99.9% of what I saw in all of you this evening, when looking at you from your universal self, you all are way more than what you think you are. You have more opportunities than you think you do. And this is a potential that you might not have even thought about. So be open and aware that you will receive feedback, perceptions in the days and weeks to come so that you may experience whatever that will be. Beloved, know that I am ever with you on Saluia.